Clip 3, Press Conference, Greenaction for Health and Environmental Justice. Phillip Burton Federal Building, San Francisco, Friday, June 28, 2024. Greenaction files federal lawsuit against the U.S. Navy and the Federal Environmental Protection Agency for failure to conduct proper cleanup of radioactive and toxic waste at Hunters Point Naval Shipyard Superfund site. Video presented by Carol Harvey, investigator, reporting on Superfund site, former Naval Station Treasure Island in San Francisco Bay. First speaker, Betty Traynor, Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, San Francisco branch.
Next, we got Betty. Betty, take it away.
Hello, my name's Betty Traynor, and I'm with Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. It's a women's international peace and anti-nuclear organization. We have a branch here in San Francisco, and I want you to know that we are in solidarity. We want to be allies with you in this lawsuit brought by Greenaction and the community. As was mentioned, our own city grand jury said that things are even going to be getting worse with the rising sea levels.
Absolutely.
We have to do something about it. It's disgusting to hear the lies that have been said to you here in the community over these many years. It's so great to see Dr. Sunshine here, who speaks truth to power, and she's been doing this for so many years. I want you just to know that an international women's peace group is in solidarity with you and wants to be your ally in this lawsuit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Betty Traynor. Skylar Sekulis, Greenaction.
You know, this lawsuit, Greenaction brought this lawsuit, and so I think it's appropriate that I give one of my colleagues, Skylar, get on up here and tell a little bit something about what's going on here.
Hi, my name is Skylar Sekulis, and I'm an environmental justice organizer at Greenaction. The historical and radioactive toxic waste at the Hunters Point Naval Shipyard is threatened by sea level rise and groundwater rise, and all communities along the shoreline, including Baby Hunters Point, are threatened due to the risk of toxic and radioactive waste mobilizing along the shoreline into the bay and their communities alongside dangerous flooding. Sea level rise projections of 1.2 feet by 2050, 6.6 feet by 2100, and 11.9 feet by 2150 to inform appropriate sea level rise planning and project decisions. While these years may seem far out, impacts from climate change have already begun, and we need to take this threat seriously and act urgently. Storm surges and atmospheric rivers have already caused major flooding in the Bay Area, including at the Hunters Point Naval Shipyard itself. Sea level rise and consequential groundwater rise is a threat to all of our bay shoreline communities, and we have yet to see an adaptation plan that is comprehensive for the entire shoreline of the San Francisco Bay Area, which is critical to ensure that no area along the shoreline is left behind or disproportionately impacted by sea level rise or groundwater rise. The San Francisco Bay shoreline holds a lot of historical and legacy contamination that today still needs to be cleaned up and properly remediated, especially at the Hunters Point Naval Shipyard. We are continuing the fight for a full and complete cleanup at the shipyard to ensure our shorelines become and will remain protected for our communities now and into the future. A full and complete cleanup will not only protect current and future residents of Bayview Hunters Point, but will also help protect other shoreline communities along the San Francisco Bay shoreline by keeping contamination out of the bay. The Navy and EPA must do their job properly and complete a full cleanup for the safety of the community.
Thanks, Skylar. Mavis Williams.
I just wanted to thank Greenaction for all of their hard work on our behalf, and to say, although we do need to be paid for our suffering, it's not about the money. It's about the lives lost.
That's right.
That's right.
And two of our best residents are gone, Tessie Esther and Marie Harrison, because they couldn't breathe anymore.
Yes, that's
So
right.
let's get this done. Like she said, kick them in the butt, and let's do this. And thank you so much.
Barry Hermanson, San Francisco Green Party.
I got Barry. He's going to speak, and then we'll close it out with Bradley. Thank you, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Hello, my name is Barry Hermanson. I'm with the San Francisco Green Party. I don't see a lot of difference between Democrats and Republicans. There is no urgency to move forward on this issue. We have dramatic changes in our climate that are happening. My God, there were over 1,300 people that died in Mecca recently because of excessive heat. Massive changes are happening all around the world. We're looking at possibly a historic hurricane season on the East Coast. But yet we continue just, oh, let's drill, baby, drill. Let's burn all this stuff. I'm appalled, absolutely appalled.
Yeah.
And then we have our so-called right-wing Supreme Court just make a decision regarding the ability of cities and counties just to sweep homeless encampments. And this is being cheered by our mayor and our city attorney. They're both Democrats. What is going on here? As a Green, you know, there's a lot of people that criticize us because I say in November I'm voting for Jill Stein. And in California, that's, you know, it's going to be going Democratic, so it's not a problem. But we have a major problem in this country. People are so disillusioned. Decline to State is now one of the largest, if not the largest, voting blocs. People don't believe in the Republican Party or the Democratic Party anymore. You know that even in very contentious presidential elections, 30% of people stay home and do not vote. Yet, the Green Party is blamed for George Bush being elected in 2000 and Donald Trump being elected in 2016. A couple million people voted third party, whereas tens of millions of people all across the country stay home and they don't bother to vote. I think it's time to change the political equation and really start to be asking the question, who is going to stand up for working people and who is going to stand up for our environment? The Green Party, I'm confident will. I hope. I mean, our planet, it just depends upon it. Unfortunately, that either the Democrats or Republicans need to wake up. We need to clean up this mess.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Bradley Angel, Executive Director of Greenaction for Health and Environmental Justice.
Here's Bradley Angel. Close us out, Bradley. Close us out, Bradley.
All right. Thank you all for coming out today. And we've got it not just about this lawsuit, but it is showtime on this decades-long fight for proper cleanup of the Shipyard Superfund site. And we all know from City Hall to the White House, they don't really care. But we also know that Bayview Hunters Point
And Treasure Island.
Of course, Bayview, the Hunters Point Shipyard, Treasure Island, and so many other communities like Bayview Hunters Point and other low-income, working-class, and people of color communities. We know that it's going to take people power. We know that Bayview Hunters Point has won big victories in the past. There is no more PG&E Hunters Point power plant. No, it was actually cleaned up, thanks to a lot of the folks here
Thank
today.
you, Marie Harrison.
So the next battle we've got to win, and I hope this lawsuit will bring the government to its senses, but we need each and every one of us to step it up and turn the heat up on the powers that be. So again, thank you for coming. This is not the last get-together, of course.
Clean it, don't cap it! 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 Clean it, don't cap it!
And I want to do a special shout-out first to all of you, but especially to this guy right here, Leotis Martin. He is really an unsung hero.
Microphone for everybody come out with that thing like clean it, don't cap it!
I want to let you know we got the huge story in the Chronicle. It ran on KQED. Apparently the story's on the website. My wife was just texting me that Channel 2 is running it all morning. And
the San Francisco Bayview National Black newspaper will run the story.
And we have Zoe here, who is going to blow it up on social media and other people. So we don't worry about the other mainstream here, because you know now we got social media and it goes viral.
so So thank you again.